was a good day. I accomplished my most dominant goal, and that gets me one step closer to living the life I want to live and escaping into my comfort and change and escaping where I'm at. And, there's a few things I want to talk about tonight. I believe Bitcoin and gold should be much higher than what it is right now. Everything is greatly freaking manipulated. I cannot believe how much it's manipulated. Even our exchanges are manipulated. But according to the United States National Debt Clock, as much money as they printed up, the ratio for the price of gold should be $25,000 and silver $3,000. That's not a natural ratio. See, still even there, it doesn't come out of the ground like that. I watched a video one time, and I believe this gentleman, gold should be able to go to 50,000 an ounce, and of course silver follows, which will probably put that at what, 5,000 an ounce, 6. That's a more 50 to 1 natural ratio, but that's not even the natural ratio. The natural ratio, it comes out of the ground is 15 to 1 at the most. Usually 12 to 1, 10 to 1, 11 to 1, 13 to 1, about there. That's what it comes out of the ground, just depending on how much they're mining. But you can see how greatly manipulated it is. But the more they can keep gold and silver manipulated, with gold and silver out of the way, they can counterfeit as much. The Fed can counterfeit as much paper currency as it wants, and bail out and give it all to its friends, give it all to their friends. But things will change here pretty soon. Things will change. They're running out of time. They're running out of ink. They're just running out of control. Sooner or later, they ain't gonna be able to control that, and we're gonna hyperinflate, and that's when we'll see Bitcoin do its thing, gold, silver do its thing. And I do believe too that that's when they might make gold and silver illegal again, like they did in 1933. No, 33, I do believe it was. If they did it once, they'll sure the heck do it again. History repeats itself because nobody never learns. Or if they learn, they forget. And they think it'll never happen again. They just move on with their lives. History is a great teacher. I really want to get back into the ancient history, 5,000 years ago, the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Mayans, the ancient Aztecs, because they have knowledge, I believe, that is really, really suppressed. The sun is free. Why are we still paying for power? Electricity. You can't sell the sun. You can't patent the sun. They tried that with, they accomplished it with Tesla. Yes, he found a way. He did. And I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we're at anti-gravity technology now. It's a proven fact. You can bend space. You can warp time or warp space. Bend it, whatever you want to call it. Same difference. That's another video. They just announced a white paper for the United States central bank digital currency. I gotta read that. I gotta find that white paper and see what it says, because they knew that. I think they already have. They're already left in the dust by China. China's, whether you like it or not, they're gonna wind up on top. America's just too corrupt, and it's just the way it's gonna be. And I do believe America will be a third world country. American politicians, they're the cheapest bought and sold in the world. So it's always been like that since the 1800s. But I do believe Bitcoin should be higher than what it is too. That technology, that you can't inflate that. There's only 21 million that could ever be made, and you could send it to anywhere in the world at the click of a button. You don't need to go through any third parties. Western unions who've been around for hundreds of years just got monopolies on stuff, pay out politicians. How does Bitcoin go from $9,000 to $3,000 off of just simple fears? I just learned today that BitMEX, with its bots, and this is called spoofing, and JP Morgan, some of his employees not too long ago got arrested for that. Spoofing is rigging market manipulation. From what I learned is where I put in a 25 million buy of Bitcoin. With a Bitcoin, I don't have to complete that buy. I don't have to take physical possession of that buy. I only need to put in that order, whether it gets filled or not, and that's manipulating the markets. It'll cause the price to go this and that, this and that. But that's it only seems natural to me to just buy Bitcoin and hold it, and trade in other altcoins, and buy some, especially Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin and hodl, and when it goes up in price, then start doing whatever. But I'd want to plan, get a hold of 3, 4, maybe, and trade other cryptos, get a hold of other cryptos, hodl them. That's my plan. I really got to get into getting good at trading, getting good at holding, hodling, learning what coins out there are valuable, what's not, because today everybody knows the price of everything, but nobody knows the value of nothing. Gold. Why has gold been so valuable since the beginning of time? Why not silver? Gold's not even native to Mother Earth. When it was being formed, supposedly when God formed it, it went through other stars being destroyed, other whatever it is, and it was being formed, and that's how it picked up gold. And gold's not even native to here, so that could be one explanation, but they didn't know that 6,000 years ago. In Genesis, Moses, I wish I could ask Moses, why is gold so valuable? When God gave Moses the 10 Commandments, came down off the mountain, the 10 Commandments, and the Israelites were worshiping a golden calf that they melted down and molded into. And you should not have no other gods before the Almighty God. They made that calf their God, and they were worshiping this God like the flag worshipers do, worship their government and their flag. It's okay to be proud of where you're from, but pride cometh before a fall. So I'm not okay with that either. Using that word pride, that's how Satan fell from. He came down off the mountain and got pissed off, and if I remember correctly reading, he threw down the 10 Commandments and broke them. But I'm not buying that, because what, God wrote them again for him? No, I don't know, maybe, or he just put them back together and they were the 10 Commandments. But Moses made his people melt down that golden calf, and he made them drink it. Of course, you can't drink hot molten gold, so they ground it up somehow and made it whatever, and he made them drink it. Now, Moses was a man of God. God chose Moses. And so he wasn't a sick son of a gun. When he seen one of the Egyptian soldiers whipping one of his people, he's like, oh, no, he killed that soldier, tried to stuff him in the mud. Kind of like what people should do to that officer that killed that man the other day, I saw that video. That cop was intentionally, purposefully wiggling his knee into that guy's windpipe. Purposefully, precisely wiggled with pressure his knee on that man's windpipe until he was dead. And now he was charged with murder. You know, it's one thing if you fear for your life, but it's one thing when a man's handcuffed and you have his neck, you have his knee on his neck. You're not fearful for your life then. In the real world, if you commit a crime with other people, those other people are accomplices. Those other officers were accomplices to murder. They all knew exactly what the heck they were doing. You know, and that officer had priors trying to kill people. So, you know, it wasn't like they didn't know. It wasn't just like he snapped. But, now, you know Moses wasn't a sick son of a gun. You know he was a just man. To where he defended his people. So why would he? Only as, you know, why would he make them drink it? You know, gold. You know, it's, people know the price of gold. People know the price of everything, but they do not know the value of anything. So why would Moses make his people drink the gold in calf after they melted it down? Why? I don't know. I know, but you know, the Bible speaks, Genesis, men living to be 8, 9, 1,200 years old. I'll just leave it at that. Believe what you want. You know. So yeah, that's why gold is so valuable. People know the price of everything and the value of nothing. You know. And so why gold fell too? You know, right here at the beginning of this crash. I do believe they used the coronavirus to hurry what was inevitable along. You know, to get the ball rolling. You know. Nancy and gold did the same thing in the recession of 2008. That was not a depression. That was a recession. Oh, no. This right now is not a recession. This is a depression. The greatest depression. That's what they call it. 2008 was a little tiny recession. Nobody was locked down. The world didn't stop. The world economy didn't stop. And gold did the same thing back then. When everything else is crashing, gold is what you want to go to. Gold is valuable in more ways than just monetary. You know, and gold did the same thing. That's manipulation. That is cold-blooded manipulation. So I believe Bitcoin should be a lot more than what it is. I saw this gentleman speaks about gold is going to hit 50,000. From the ratio of all the dollars that are printed up, gold should be at 25,000. And they ain't done printing it up yet. Still got a little bit more to go. We'll see about another year and a half before we really start feeling the ill effects and poop starts hitting the fan. And then we'll start seeing it rise where it probably should be 50,000. But then all the countries, the governments would have bought it all up by then. And I think they're probably going to do the same thing, make gold and silver illegal, because that's what they're going to be backing everything by. Or are they going to back nothing by nothing? They're just going to have digital currencies for the masses that are still left, chipped, and they're going to have all the gold for themselves as their countries' wealth. I didn't think Nancy Pelosi was going to propose the digital dollar until 2021, but But see, it's just the white paper now. I don't think they're actually putting it into play because they're not done stealing all the wealth, squeezing the last bit of wealth from the populations, citizens. You know, eventually they'll have their lives under total control because human beings are the last commodity. Believe it or not, we are a commodity. And they're to them. You know, we're human beings. And we're children of God. We're not just a commodity to them, to the big corporations, to the economy. We're a commodity. We produce stuff. We work. We buy Google's products. We buy Amazon's products. We use Facebook. You know, robots can't really do that. How is he going to make money off that if robots interacting and just it'd be all false, fake? What kind of world would that be? That'd be like an Elon Musk world. You know, I like Elon Musk for some reason, though. I don't know. But yes, and did I mention? What point was that? I forgot, but it's Elon Musk's coin. Excuse me. Sorry. You know. And, you know, I just wanted to talk about some things like that. You know, I accomplished my most dominant goal today. And I have to prophesize my day. And I did that as I was going. But I just started to, like, wake up out of bed. Those are just things I'm into right now. And I got on Trader View, a little bit messed around with the charts, start getting warmed up with charts. I know a little bit about charts. How to draw, I forget what they call them, wedges, whatever. Trend lines, support lines. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of good teachers on the internet, on YouTube, that do all that, and I just have to watch one of their videos. But once my comfort and change is complete, where I want to be, I'll have my studio set up, and I will be able to do that myself and show you guys the daily charts right as they unfold. Because I like charts, it's just exciting to me for some reason. Like candles. But yes. It's been a good day for me today. Any day above ground's a good day. Thank you guys. If I've added any value to your life, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section. Because people know the price of anything today. Everything today, but they know the value of nothing. You know? Oh, did I mention Samsung is coming out with their Galaxy S10 and 20 with wallets right on them, so you can exchange cryptocurrencies right on the Gemini exchange. And I heard Gemini's not to be trusted. So, but those guys have billions. They're billionaires. They're the only crypto billionaires that I know of. Besides Satoshi, JP Morgan, I don't know if they're I don't know how much crypto they got. I don't know where to look to find that. But I knew Bitcoin wasn't going nowhere. And Bitcoin was digital gold and a store of value. When I can go and buy my silver and a little bit of gold on American Precious Metal Exchange and pay for it in Bitcoin. They have an option there on it. If you want to pay for it in Bitcoin, you can pay for it in Bitcoin. Trading digital gold for physical gold is all it's doing. But nothing will ever take place for digital gold. Because the secret behind gold, why it's been so valuable to man, since the beginning of man, darn near. And you know the value of something, you don't know the price of it. Yeah, see how brainwashed we are? We've been trained to think in dollars ever since they started printing dollars. Very manipulative. That's how you control the masses. Yes. And that's all I got today. Everybody have a good weekend. Have a happy Friday night. I'm starting to get tired. It's been a good day for me. And thank you God I'm still sucking air today. Still above ground. Sorry, nothing to do in the grave. And I just want to identify my most dominant goal for that day. And there's others, but you know that I can work on. And it's like a buffet, but I'm just working on a little bit at a time. Identifying my daily goal down for the day. And I have my goals also in a picture that I look at every day. Can you see it over there by the TV? Yes, look at that. That was one of the things that stuck out to me in school, was making a vision board. That's all it is, a vision board. But as the world awakens, the Great Awakening, what's his name likes to call it, which is true, the Great Awakening. People just start to see you have to meditate. Ancient civilizations have known you have to meditate. And that was in the Western world put by the wayside. Chinese world that was put by the wayside. That's how they're all being dominated by their communist governments, whatever. I don't know, but it doesn't look that bad over there. You can't have drugs. That's like almost a death sentence, which is good. I hate drugs. I don't know about their social system, social support system. Then again, look at people. The world has kind of gone mad. Sign of the times, I do believe. But yeah. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye. Remember, identify your most dominant goal for the day. And if you've accomplished that most dominant goal, then your day was a success. We've succeeded thousands of times at the things we've done. I have done. I've succeeded thousands of times. What makes this one different? This time different? It does nothing different. Just accomplish it. Thank you guys. Do the footwork to accomplish that goal. But as a verse in the Old Testament, my people die or perish for lack of vision. That's a dream. You gotta have a dream. I learned though now that once you take your dream, you write it down on paper, it brings it on into a reality, and then it becomes a goal for me. There's a difference between goals and dreams. Dreams you never act on, you never try to accomplish, you never try to achieve. They're just dreams. Goals are things that I actually try to accomplish, and I work towards